we'll never end the year being the same person who started it. And that shift is rarely gentle. Life shapes us by forcing us to learn, grow, and become a new version of ourselves each time. Personally, I look back at who I was around January and we're nothing alike. Healing and facing myself throughout 2025 taught me a lot of things the hard way, but just three of them made the biggest impact on me. First of all, not seeing quick results doesn't mean you're doing something wrong or that it's not meant for you. Focusing purely on the result, according to what I learned so far, only leads to desperation, doubts, or destructive thoughts, missing the purpose of the process completely. I'm sure I said it before, but I had another YouTube channel before this one, where I did almost the same content I do now, with just one huge difference: my energy. In those old videos, you can tell how I controlled everything to make it positive and clickable instead of genuine and relatable. I still thought every video I posted would go viral though, so when that didn't happen, I thought things like maybe content creation isn't for me after all, or I'm doing something wrong. I paid so much attention to the finish line, which is views, comments, subscribers, and basically fame out of financial desperation, that I forgot why I wanted to do this kind of content initially. Also, every process is different. If someone achieved what you want before you, it doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means you're two separate people with your own abilities, experiences, and timings. No need to compare here. You'll get to that aspiration no matter what, even if you fall 100 times along the way. I began to detach from the result once I saw it as a collateral effect caused by my efforts, meaning it will happen eventually. That helped me to prioritize the journey, but without falling into the why I'm not seeing quick positive outcomes if I'm working hard hole. That's you gaslighting yourself into believing you don't care about the aftermath when you do care. However, if you're a control freak like I used to be, shifting such a perception will be hard, but when you question every little thing, get impatient or frustrated, remember, following the path that fulfills you will inevitably take you to your desired destination. So, walk forward, enjoying the view. The second relevant lesson 2025 left me with is that goals change. And that's not wrong, nor should it feel like a crime. I often bring up that I studied digital design due to the experiences that period of my life brought me, so this time will not be an exception. During those years, I decided I would have my own digital design company one day, since I was already studying that and it seemed right. But the idea of that taking place didn't feel the same. Being inside a coffin sounded 10 times better. Eventually, though, I sat down and came to the conclusion that just because I need a source of income doesn't mean it has to be through being miserable. So I ended up not graduating and studying something I actually like, while also recording my videos. Many people consider me irrational, given the fact I finished the first 2 years and had only 2 left, but I knew the emotional ruin I was at. Nobody else noticed it. And if I wanted to stop surviving and feeling unhappy, I needed to hear myself and ignore them. And that's the whole point. It's your life. You're the one going through stuff that switches your needs, perceptions, and dreams. So chasing a new route isn't a mistake. It's part of growing as a person, which can be intimidating, but it's better to cope with the fear of uncertainty than the regret of doing nothing. Last but not least, one of the most valuable things I learned this year is that opening your feelings and your mind to others can be painful terrifying and disappointing, but it will never be a mistake. As you might know, I deal with trust issues constantly. I even began my channel with a video about that topic. Anyhow, carrying them my entire life has been quite a challenge because I crumble completely whenever I try to open myself to someone, and if I manage to explain my emotions and memories out loud, I get flooded with panic. Ironically, I own a YouTube channel where I do exactly that, and every time I post a new video, my anxiety is triggered. But all of you, through each sweet comment, have shown me that opening my soul to the world can be wonderful, and that it's the only way to connect with people honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you and pretend that you won't get hurt once in a while by people who are mean, don't understand you, or don't care about you. But that isn't your fault. You cannot control actions or reactions outside of your own, so it doesn't imply it was the wrong call or that your emotions are dumb. All feelings and experiences are valid. They're not less than anyone else's, and when someone appreciates you, they will never make you feel irrelevant or dramatic. That's why you have to be selective with who you grant access to your life. And maybe sometimes you will share your heart with an individual who didn't deserve it in the end. But life's about trial and error, and you'll refine your filter as time goes by. So don't stop being yourself fully. As a summary, this year hit me with a lot of lessons in various areas of my life, some deeper than others, but all of them useful. So I hope these three can make a positive impact in your 2026, just like they did for me in 2025. And without anything else to add, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great new year because I'm posting this the 31. I'm recording this the 31 and I'm gonna edit it now so I can post it. Don't forget to subscribe, to leave a like, to leave a comment, telling me your thoughts, your feelings. I read every sweet thing you write there, so write something nice. And we will see each other this Sunday. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I have Instagram and TikTok. I'm very active on Instagram and I'm gonna start using TikTok soon, so go check that out. And yeah, love y'all and bye bye. Happy New Year, happy 2026. We will see a lot in 2026, of course. Mwah.